Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. In this step-by-step video, I'm going to show you how to do a clean installation of the Ubuntu operating system on your PC or laptop. First, we'll download the Ubuntu ISO file, then create a bootable USB drive, and finally the installation process. So, let's get started. First, open your web browser and search for Ubuntu download. Click on the first result that says Download Ubuntu Desktop. This is the official Ubuntu website. At the time of recording this video, the latest version available is Ubuntu 24.0 4.3 LTS. It supports both Intel and AMD processors, so you don't have to worry about compatibility. The file size is around 5.9 gigabytes, so make sure you have at least an 8 gigabyte or 16 gigabyte USB pen drive ready. Now simply click on the green download button, and the Ubuntu ISO file will start downloading. Next, we need a USB bootable tool so we can create the Ubuntu bootable drive. For that, we'll use Rufus. Open Google tab and search Rufus and click on Rufus official website. Once you're there, scroll down a little and you'll see the latest Rufus version available. Just download the latest version from download section. Once both files are downloaded, open File Explorer and head to your downloads folder. First, we will run the Rufus application. Make sure your USB pen drive is connected so Rufus can detect. At the top, you'll see your USB drive listed in the device dropdown. Now click on the select button and choose the Ubuntu ISO file you downloaded earlier. After that, you can leave all the settings on default, no need to change anything, and simply click on Start button. If you see a warning about a revoked UEFI bootloader, don't worry about it. Just click OK. Next, Rufus will detect the ISO as a hybrid image. Make sure the first option, Write in ISO image mode, is selected and click OK. You'll then get another warning telling you that all data on the USB drive will be erased, so double check that there's nothing important on your USB pen drive and then click OK again. Rufus will now begin creating the Ubuntu bootable USB drive. This usually takes about 5 to 6 minutes, so just wait until it finishes. Once it's done, we'll move on to the installation process. Alright, Rufus finishes creating the bootable USB. We're ready to install Ubuntu operating system. Safely remove the USB drive from your current computer and plug it into the PC or laptop where you want to install the operating system. I'm doing this on a Dell laptop, so after inserting the USB drive, I'll power it on and immediately press the boot menu key. On Dell systems, the boot key is F12. If you are using HP, then HP boot key is F9, but this can vary depending on the brand, so make sure you check the correct key for your system. When the boot menu appears, select the USB drive from the list. The system will then start loading Ubuntu directly from the USB. On the next screen, choose the first option, Try or Install Ubuntu. After that, Ubuntu will begin loading from the USB drive and you'll be taken into the Ubuntu environment. Once you reach on Ubuntu installation welcome screen, first choose your language and click Next. On the accessibility screen, you can simply click Next again, then select your keyboard layout. You can choose English, US, or English, UK, depending on your preference. I'll go with the US layout, then click Next. Now you'll be asked about your internet connection. If you're connected with a cable, it will detect it automatically. If you don't want to connect to the internet right now, you can choose the option to continue without a connection. Either way, click Next. If you see a screen saying an update is available for the installer, you can update it if you want, or just skip it and continue. On the next screen, make sure Install Ubuntu is selected, then click Next. Keep Interactive Installation selected and click Next again. Leave the default options as they are and move forward. Now you'll see the option to install third-party software. If you want drivers for graphics and Wi-Fi, as well as support for additional media formats, you can check both options. If not, you can skip this step and click Next. This brings you to the disk setup screen. If you want to install Ubuntu alongside another operating system like Windows, you can choose the first option. But for this video, I'm doing a clean install, so I'll select Erase Disk and install Ubuntu, then click Next. Next, you'll create your user account. Enter your name, username, and password. Make sure you remember this password because you'll need it to log in after the installation. Click Next, then select your time zone and location and click Next again. You'll now see the Ready to Install screen. Take a moment to review your choices, and when everything looks good, click Install. Ubuntu will now start installing, and this usually takes about 8 to 10 minutes, so just sit back and wait for it to finish. After installation is complete, click the Restart Now button to reboot your system. When it restarts, if you see please remove the installation media, then unplug the USB drive and then press enter. After the system boots up, enter the password you created during the Ubuntu setup. And that's it. We have successfully installed Ubuntu the easy way. After logging in for the first time, the best thing to do is open the terminal and run the update command to make sure your system is fully up to date. Just make sure your computer is connected to the internet, either through a LAN cable or Wi-Fi. Ubuntu also comes with its own app center, similar to the Windows Store, where you can install tons of useful applications with just a few clicks. So that's all for this video. I hope this tutorial helped you install Ubuntu without any issues. If you run into any problems, feel free to leave a comment and I'll be happy to help. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.